What's up guys, it's Deana and I just want to welcome you back to my channel. Today I want to talk about thoughts and how they go or don't go hand in hand with manifestation. And I really want to talk about this topic because I think it's super important to have a crystal clear understanding of this topic so that A, you don't feel energetically blocked. B, it's not something that you obsess over anymore. And C, so that you can get your manifestation process going and flowing. So before we get into that, I want to let you guys know that I have just opened 3 mentorship spots. And these spots go very, very quickly. They are by application only. So if it is something that interests you, it's a very deep, depthy program where we go very deep into your internal world and make some very necessary changes so that we can get your own manifestation process going and flowing. If that's something that interests you, I'm going to leave the application in the box below. Not everybody gets accepted into this, but if it is something you are interested in or desire, I would love to have you apply. And you're gonna see my Phillies jersey blinging in this camera. I rhinestoned the whole thing. I'm so proud of it. We are in the World Series, so don't mind me if you see me wearing this jersey for the next week or 2. It's not coming off. I'm not washing it. So yeah. Anyways, let's just get into this topic. So the first point I want to touch on is that the obsessiveness over your thoughts, over what the content of your thoughts is not what is going to create manifestation for you. In fact, the obsessiveness over your thoughts is going to, if anything, cause more of an energetic block. And that's because your thoughts aren't actually what really create your reality, but your stability is. And your thoughts are a direct reflection of your inner stability. And what do I mean by that? When I say stability, I really mean your nervous system. If your nervous system is like shot and all over the place, and there's just no consistent stability there from a day-to-day basis, you're gonna notice that you have a lot of intrusive thoughts. You have a racing mind, like 24/7. You just can't seem to get out of your own head. You have just a lot of negative thoughts, and then because all these things are happening and then you believe that your thoughts are what are directly creating your manifestation, you're getting yourself anxious, stressed, and worked up over the thoughts that are happening when it's not the thoughts that need to be looked into, but how you're feeling in your body. I like to call it body set, not mindset, body set. How your body is really, really feeling. The beliefs that you want to integrate into your life aren't integrated through your mind. They're integrated through your body. That's where your subconscious mind actually is. So it's completely a waste of time and your own energy to think that and believe that your thoughts need to be controlled in order for you to manifest the results in your life that you want. Number 2 is that flipping your thoughts is not healthy. It's a compulsion. I've been talking about this for like 2 years, I feel like. Flipping thoughts is not healthy. It's not a means to manifestation. It's not going to help you feel better. It's not going to help anything flow in your life. Now, you may notice that initially flipping thoughts might help you, and then you'll notice that it does the complete opposite. And then you feel like a lot of energetic blocking in your body. You may feel really heaviness manifest in your body in certain places while you're trying to practice this flipping thoughts technique. And that is because you're not, again, attacking what needs to be looked at. It's not the thoughts, it's the body. So stop flipping your thoughts. Stop trying to change the content of your thoughts. Have you ever woke up and just been in a shitty mood, just felt like shit, and your thoughts were reflecting that? And then maybe something happened in the day where your mood flipped, you did something that helped you feel better in your body, and suddenly your thoughts slowed down, they stopped being so negative. You didn't go in and try to change the thoughts. You went in and changed how you felt in your body, the way your nervous system was feeling. That is why the thoughts changed, not because of you trying to change them. So take this in mind, because I think this flipping thoughts process can lead to, honestly, a lot of mental health issues in combination with manifestation that makes you just want to quit. And we don't want to quit. Like, trust me, I have been up and down with OCD and other mental health issues throughout my life, and have had a difficult time at certain points in my life integrating, after learning that I needed to flip my thoughts, understanding that didn't actually work, and that's not actually a healthy process to go ahead and change that, because, like 60% of gurus are going to tell you that you need to watch your thoughts and you need to change the thoughts you're having. But your thoughts don't change from you trying to change them. Your thoughts change through going internally and stabilizing whatever is going on in there. And even then, you are always going to have some negative thoughts go through your mind. But do you have the tools to be able to watch, process, and let those go? Or do you get really stuck to them and it turns into like a whole emotional spiral that you can't get yourself out of? That's what is going to make or break your process. And for the third point, I really just want to reiterate what I kind of mentioned, which is your body set. You always hear mindset, right? When you think of mindset, you think of your thoughts. You think of, whatever you're thinking, that changing that, and your beliefs in your mind. But you don't hear much about your body set. And this is like, I literally can't put into words how important this is, because when you learn how to internally stabilize your nervous system, something that we do together in one-on-one, you will automatically start seeing shifts in your life. When you start clearing out the shame that you're holding within in your nervous system, when you start clearing out all the bad beliefs that you took on just from the manifestation community alone that have created a lot of shame for you, when you really, really get into a stabilization practice, your world is going to change, because automatically you're going to basically, like, when you're not practicing stability, you have a pair of glasses on that are all fogged up, and they're just a really bad, like, ugly filter on the world, and you aren't processing things in a necessary way. And when I say that, you're unable to control your reactions, you're unable to be aware of your emotions, because you're just so internally, like, up and down and up and down and up and down, that you just can't seem to hold it together. And obviously we're all going to have moments like this in our life, but for the most part, we want to have the tools to be able to do this process where we can stabilize and we can handle and manage our emotions as circumstances and things are showing up in our lives, good and bad. And what happens when something happens in bad, like, that you don't like in your life? Does your mind feel some type of way, or do you feel a sinking feeling in your body? Do you feel like your heart sink? Do you feel like you get a stomach ache, or you feel nauseous when something happens that you didn't want to? See, it was never the mind. It was the body first and the mind followed. That's the difference. So yeah, I really wanted to get this out there, because I think it's important for people to know. And I went through a period in my life really recently, actually, where I thought that I was good. Like, I got to a very internally stable place, and thought that the work was over. I got really comfortable and complacent and didn't continue building on to what had been working for me. And it really turned around and kind of bit me in the butt cheeks. I realized that how important my inner stability was. I kind of had to go through the process of unlearning some of the shitty manifestation stuff I learned in the beginning of my journey again, and go back to what I know works, which is always, always, always focusing first and foremost on your inner stability before trying to make all these changes like in your outer world happen. Like, that is going to happen when you get you in a stable place. And also, the other thing I wanted to mention is that I've seen some people walking away from the manifestation community, unfollowing a lot of people and kind of going back to the way things were before they learned about it, because they never really learned this in a healthy way. It's been a process that's been a little bit tough on the nervous system, instead of it being an easy teachings that help us to actually feel good internally. And people have had it quite backwards. And I want to make sure that you guys know this stuff, how important this stuff is, so that you can get out of those unhealthy practices and start leaning into the ones that are actually going to be good for you and create sustainable manifestation and results in your life. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment box below. Go ahead and follow me on @theultimatemanifestor on Instagram. That's where I post daily content. I post videos on there. You'll get to see all of my offerings currently, and you will also be able to go and find my coaching applications and a few other things as well. You can go interact with me. I'm always putting stuff on my stories for questions and all that good stuff. So yeah, I hope to see you guys again sometime this week with another video. Yeah, I will talk to you later. Bye.